right, everybody. Welcome back, baby. I know you missed us. There was all types of news going on out there today, and we're going to try to touch base with all of it. We're going to catch everybody up. If you haven't been around for a hot minute, we're going to catch you all up. Of course, today, the number one thing was the school shooting in Colorado. And, it is what it is. It feels like they put these things out here to, Pennsylvania, excuse me. Did I say Colorado? And Georgia, excuse me, Georgia. This school shootings are all the time happening now, right? My first one I remember was in 1999 in Columbine, and that was in Colorado. You had both those boys come in there, and they shot the school up. We don't want to see any of that. Like, my generation didn't have that. I'm Generation X. You know what I'm saying? We're all about and lighting effects, I guess. You know what I'm saying? We got to rhyme about that, but I can't put that information out because we are trying to make a song right now, so we cannot put any of that out. But that's, I guess, when it first started off. It wasn't the first one, though, by any means necessary. It wasn't the first one. And then, of course, you had Parkland. You had all of them. You had Sandy Hook. There's countless school shootings going on, but they always happen around major events. And then this kid, I don't know if I can say his name. His first name was Colt, or last name. You can find it from there. But technically, it's always like a thing to change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? They want to put gun control out there. I think it's personally because Kamala Harris is not going to win. Kamala Harris, the vice president to Joe Biden, who is the president, who's on the beach, and we don't even see him anywhere. So I don't know. But we live, baby. We're live. We're trying to work things out. We haven't seen you in a minute. How's everybody doing out there?
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
Huh? Put something in the chat. But we're going to cover it all. Kash Patel was on the Sean Ryan show. Kash Patel was a member of Trump's cabinet. Hopefully he can stay in the next time. I guess he knows where the bodies are buried. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who doesn't know who Kash Patel is, Kashpatel, he's a soldier like us. He's out here doing work. And then, of course, you got, you know what I thought was funny? Anybody remember Brian Seltzer, Mr. Potato Head? He's coming back to CNN. So I don't know what CNN, MSNBC, even Fox News, they're all dying. Like Tucker, you remember Tucker Carlson when they got rid of Tucker Carlson? Tucker Carlson was doing $3 million a night. His show would come on 8 o'clock at night, 3 million people would watch. But he wasn't even doing close to numbers of Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly was doing like 20 million. So that goes to show you the mainstream media is dead. And that's why the Department of Justice came out today. And I guess they were trying to say that Russia is back to interfering. I guess you have Benny Johnson. Benny Johnson's great. Tim Pool's great. And there was someone else. But it's funny how they want to name them because they do nightly shows. Well, Tim does nightly shows at 8 o'clock. And then Benny Johnson, he's more in the afternoon. But they're trying to blame them on like some tenant company, which I guess was a Russia company. But the last time I heard from Russia with the laptop and all that stuff, when they said that was disinformation, they put the 51 intel officers out there saying that was disinformation. Well, that was by Hillary Clinton and the Democratic National Convention, the DNC. So, how much more are they going to lie to us about Russia? Because none of it makes sense to me. It makes zero sense. And it shouldn't make any sense to you. It's because it's two tiers of justice. That's how they work. And they're panicking now. I think they're panicking because they're trying to say Kamala's up like 1 or 2 points. There's no way Kamala's up 1 or 2 points because President Trump, he polls at like 6-7 points higher than what he polled at every election. When he beat Hillary Clinton in 2016, he polled at like 46%, got 50-some%, won the Electoral College in a landslide. 2020 was shady. We all know that because usually we knew who the president was on a Tuesday night. We didn't know who the president was in 2020 until a Saturday. They had to get the votes. They had to get the votes, ballot dumps, and all that stuff. So, I mean, at the end of the day here, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to wake you up, educate you, and understand what is going on today in today's world. Politicians are dirty. They're going to remain dirty. Just like when I said earlier, the shooter today, the FBI knew about him at 13. I don't know what's going on with these kids these days and all this other stuff, what's going on, but something's got to give. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Do we got to bring back bullies? Or maybe we blame it on the cheerleaders. You know, cheerleaders know. It feels like everybody knows. You're like, oh, yeah, you'd be one of those. So I don't know. But let's get into this whole Merrick Garland, who will never be a Supreme Court justice. Christopher Wray's coming out here. They're bringing back Russia. What about Kamala? Kamala was in New Hampshire today, giving a rally in New Hampshire, bro. It's a blue state. What?
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
I don't know. We lie, but we're going to get into all of it. I mean, if you want to put something in the chat, put it in the chat. I see people are watching. We got numbers. We out here living, baby. It was Labor Day. Everybody have a good Labor Day. Did you make your hamburgers and hot dogs? We did here. And they hate on Trump, too. A whole cemetery stuff. What's up with that? Those Gold Star families invited Trump over. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But let's put out this video right here. Here's a good one. Here's Mike Pence. Mike Pence talking about he's not going to vote for Trump. He was your VP. He put you on the map. He was your VP. He put you on the map, baby. Like and subscribe.
Come as no surprise that I will not be endorsing Donald Trump this year. Look, I'm incredibly proud of the record of our administration. It was a conservative record that made America more prosperous, more secure, and saw conservatives appointed to our course in a more peaceful world. But that being said, during my presidential campaign, I made it clear that there were profound differences between me and President Trump on a range of issues, and not just our difference on my constitutional duties that I exercised on January the 6th. I mean, as I have watched
he's stupid, but let's get into it. I've been sick. Anybody been under the weather? I feel like I got like whooping cough or something. But that's why we ain't been live. We got a little chest infection, got a little virus. Hopefully it's not COVID, but let's get into this. Follow me at Rock and Roll Rebel Show on X. We doing this stuff all the time. We already at 8 minutes and 31 seconds in. Hopefully y'all still enjoying. Kamala Harris did an interview for 16 minutes on CNN. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen her since. But this is where it all goes down right here. This is where it all goes down. We just find the show from here. But let's get it all. Let me get in this Cash Patel, because this makes a lot of sense. And this is what I don't understand. Government is just so shady. They make up fake stuff. This is about the FBI, Stork and Page. They were both married, and then they had an affair at the office. And the famous thing was he's not going to win, right? We got an insurance policy. But here to come find out, I didn't know that on their FBI phones that the FBI gives you, because their stuff got leaked, the FBI gave them $1 million each. It was 1 point something. They gave them $1 million each. So this is how the deep state rewards themselves. But let's get this going, because this makes all the sense in the world.
Uses the most to cover up their corruption is an illegal application of the classification system. Remember the Lovebirds text from, this is a beauty, the Lovebirds text from FBI, DOJ land, Russiagate, Strzok and Page were texting each other. They were running the Russiagate investigation against Trump. They were the head of the counterintelligence unit at the FBI, and they're having an extramarital affair together. Can't make this stuff up. They're sending each other texts about how much they hate Trump and are going to create an insurance policy to stop Trump. Then we finally find those text messages. You know what the FBI and DOJ do for like a year? Redact them.
What?
to congressional investigators and congressional men and women.
So the FBI redacted that. So they got busted. Maybe there's a thing where you're like some businesses, they don't want to, friends, hanging out with each other after hours. They want to strictly business because, if you got couples up in a job, sometimes arguments can happen and it doesn't make it comfortable for everybody. I can see that point. But the FBI, just to have these two people busted, it's crazy.
Running the oversight of their agency. That's just one example. But it gets even better. Here's the deep state full circle. Just last week, do you know what Strzok and Page received from the Department of Justice?
Say no more.
What?
A $1.5 million payout to settle a lawsuit that Strzok and Page brought for the improper disclosure of their personal text messages on FBI phones. And the DOJ just rewarded them. They broke the law. They broke the chain of command. They broke every regulation there is in the FBI. They weaponized the system of justice against a political target they hated. We found those text messages, and we got them declassified finally in full when I became Deputy Director of National Intelligence. And the world has now seen them, and they can read them. And that's the best form of transparency. That's why I want this 24/7 declassification office. Don't have me regurgitate it to you. Read it. Get the documents, get the files, get the memos. But the deep state came full circle and gave these guys a payday for rigging a president.
Gave him a payday. Y'all believe that? Gave him a payday, baby. That's wild. That's so wild. But here we are. Here we are. It's September 4th, Wednesday. We are 62 days away from the election. 62 days away. The debate is next Tuesday. Trump, like I said, had a town hall tonight, which was supposed to be the Fox debate. But, Kamala did not show up. Kamala Harris won't do nothing. Remember, she got on the plane. She had the white earbuds in, and then she puts the phone up here like she's talking to. Come on, man. I don't know. Then you got Aurora. You got the Venezuelans in Aurora apartment complex. Remember they gave us like the Hells Angels were going to show up to that? Come on, bruh. Come on. They just throwing everything at us. They are just throwing everything at us. They don't even care no more. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do out here? We trying to save America. Make sure you want to save America with me. Then get out and vote.
Get this through your head, Get this through your head, you motherfucker, you. You only exist out here because
you know
of
what I'm
me.
saying? You only exist out here because of me. But here's what I thought was funny. Because we know the Russia is back, right? Russia. Here we go. Even the media's calling it out. Here's the thing, talking about how Russia is going to interfere. But we're not going to put up with it this year. We're not going to put up with it. No more. We're done. And what's up with this whole Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift thing? Supposedly there's a picture on the internet where a contract was signed by Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift to break up on September 28th. Will they break up on September 28th? Or will Travis Kelce double down and put a baby in Taylor Swift? That's what we need to know. But here we go. Here is Mayor Garland thinking that we're going to fall for Russia again. Are we falling for Russia? There's no way in hell we are falling for Russia again, right? There's no way in hell.
I have a question for Attorney General Garland and Director Wray. Attorney General Garland, Russia today sent a statement to Fox News and some other outlets here mocking the situation. They had 5 bullet points or 6 bullet points. The first said, ha, 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 ha. 2016 wants its cliches back. In all seriousness, there is a subsection of the country that when they hear Russian interference, they may believe that it's not true, it's not a real thing. How do you assure people this is a real situation?
I'm sure that was much funnier in the original Russian, but for us, this is not funny. This is deadly serious, and we are going to treat it accordingly.
I have a question.
They're going to treat it accordingly. We're not falling for none of that. So I don't know, people. We just got to stay out there and stay safe. We got to get out and vote. It's the only thing we can do. November 5th is going to be huge. You got to get out and vote. I'm going to vote early this year. I promised myself I'm going to vote early. You know, I'm a Republican. I'm not even really Republican. I used to be a Democrat. I don't know. I'm more libertarian now, more independent. Technically, I'm a free thinker because the whole Winston Churchill stuff is jumping off. We already got conspiracy theories out everywhere. Like, I just don't think the truth is being told to us. So hopefully we get out and vote because I'm telling you, our best chance is Donald Trump. Kamala Harris is Joe Biden. It's more deep state. We need somebody that's going to get up in there, declassify stuff, shake stuff up, and let them know the American people are back in charge. I don't know how good that's going to happen because you already seen they already tried to assassinate Trump. You got nothing on it. Nothing. You got this lone guy out here, did nothing. Same thing as the school shooter today. And bigger was, remember the Las Vegas shooting? The biggest mass shooting in American history. Las Vegas. Jason Aldean was playing. It was an outdoor concert. 60 Americans died. Countless more were injured. And this guy, Stephen Paddock, was up in the Mandalay Bay shooting for like 20 minutes. 20 minutes just firing down rounds. So I don't know what's real and what's not real anymore, but I keep my eyes open. I got to protect ourselves at all times. All times. If you do not protect yourselves at all times, then you a damn
Look
fool.
at this dumb motherfucker.
You a
Look
damn
at this
fool.
dumb motherfucker.
That's the only way we're going to get out of this. The only way we're going to get out of this is get out and vote. Let's get out and vote. If we don't vote, then we're just, you know what I'm saying? You get what you want. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Voting's not cool. Voting's not cool, but it's fun. And then these guys, if Trump gets in right here, Trump needs to declassify all their secret clearances. I had a secret clearance at one point. It should be gone if I came out here and lied like this. They all lied. These are all former intel officers. Brennan. They're all of them. Clapper. All of them. Page Carter. All of them. Hayden. A bunch of ex-CIA officers. And this all came out lying to us. They all lied to us, talking about how we don't know what the hell's going on. But we do know what's going on. And we're going to stay awake, and we're going to just keep on grinding. We're going to keep on grinding. We appreciate every single thing y'all doing out there with the comments, the likes, the subs. It's the only way we're going to get out of this, baby. It's the only way we're going to get out of this. We're going to keep giving you the real news, baby, the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. We're going to keep giving you the real news, and we're not going to stop. It's peace and love, baby. It's peace and love. Get out and vote. I'll see you all manana, baby. We just getting things started. We not dying, baby. We multiplying.